Right, yeah.
I want to come to Greece. I know the money ain't the same. I want to come to Greece because I love European basketball.
It is
I
different.
love Croatia basketball.
Yeah, it's different.
Serbia. It's Russia. It's like so aggressive and so many great players.
Yeah.
So when we couldn't get over there, we were just waiting. And these conversations happen quick. Literally, these conversations happen within a day.
Oh, yeah.
I talked to my agent, and literally just happened within a day.
Okay.
So then I was at the SLS hotel, and then I get a call at midnight, and my agent says the Lakers want to talk to you. And the first thing that came to my mind was like, for what? I'm thinking I did something, honestly. I told my agent, for what? And he said they want to offer you a contract. And I'm like, initially I'm like, Kobe just beat me.
Yeah. And y'all had some good battles between
my brother
you two.
Kobe. Yeah, we did. I was like, yeah, he just beat me. I like, man. But I didn't have no more options, honestly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So the
I
Lakers
wasn't getting
it
no calls from teams saying they want, Artest. But Kobe, Phil Jackson, they took a chance, Dr. Bus, RIP Dr. Bus, they all took a chance.
Because they just coming off a championship, right? And then Trevor Ariza ended up with Charlotte or something like that. He took a trip somewhere else who was starting for them in 2009. So they had a hole to fill. They needed that defense.
Well, Trevor, because Trevor was, Trevor actually had the contract, but something happened. He can tell his story. I know he wanted to be there, but I can't. I don't really know the ins and outs.
Right.
But I know he definitely wanted to be there. But something happened, and then I was just able to get picked and get there.
How different was playing with the Lakers compared to playing with Indiana, Chicago, or some of the other teams, Houston, Sacramento?
Well, the team was different. I mean, these guys are focused on winning the ring. When I got there, the mindset, first practice was championship.
Right.
Which I was like, this is really cool.
Yeah.
I like this. It's just different. Some teams, you're not built for a championship. You don't know if you want to win a championship. But some people want to win a championship. And some people, everybody's mindset is there. And I'm a believer of, even if you can't win, your goal should be championship.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it probably changes the way you even approach the game, right? For those 82 games in the regular season. Like if you're thinking about championships, you're probably going to play your best ball every single night.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be thinking about it. You should be thinking about it. I mean, I just think you should be. I could be wrong, but I just feel you should be thinking about it.
I think you're right, because I remember this season, there was a picture from the Minnesota Timberwolves locker room, and they had like a billboard or like a whiteboard of all of their goals. And goal 1 was make the playoffs, and goal 2 was win the championship.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? It depends on. You got to adjust your coaching accordingly.
I can see that.
Sometimes the pressure, you don't know like who's around. Just getting to another level is good. It just depends. Everybody's different.
Right.
I think you leave that up to the player, but I believe that you should be trying to win a championship. At the end of the season, because it'll make you better, it'll make you competitive. And if you come up short, it's fine.
Yeah. I can see that. What's your favorite Kobe story?
I got a lot of them. I mean, he just his. I mean, so many, but mainly, I would probably say his work ethic is my favorite stories. Probably. He had a lot of stories, but I think his work ethic stands out. Just to see him perfecting his craft in the morning times, that stands out because it shows that he's putting in work.
Yeah.
And if you really love basketball, you respect that.
Right. So you say morning times. Well, how early we talking? Kobe was in the gym.
He began the gym 5:30, man. He began the gym at 5:30.
We talking game days or just every day?
I'm referring to summertime.
Okay.
Game days when he was in his prime, before he was like his body started to hurt after a while. But before that, he was in the gym early.
Right.
Or practice days, he's in the gym early. Hour before maybe, getting some shots up. Yeah.
Just the greatest, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to talk about that speech because you win the championship, and immediately, first of all, you shout out the hood, which I think everybody loved. But then after that, you shouted out your therapist, right?
Yeah.
Basically becoming, in my eyes, the first NBA player to really talk about mental health. And since then, we've had players like DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Love, pretty much talk about their own personal struggles. But I would say you were like the beginner of all of that.
Well, I think like, when it comes to like that and athletes, I think I'm not gonna say I was the beginning. I'm gonna say maybe I did it different. Those guys have their own story, and I have my own story, and I think it's cool to share your story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now they're here now, and they carrying, the legacy of what people did before us, before me, speaking out on anything, right? And they're empowering the youth and people to not be afraid to speak out.
Right.